Aloha, my name is Konishiki, and I want to say aloha to everyone who is watching this clip. Just want to go over a little of what I've been doing the past 30-something years here in Japan, and originally just take you back to my history. I was born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii, 1963, December 31st. I was born on New Year's Eve. I'm a child of 10. I'm the youngest boy in the family. Growing up as a kid, because there was a country, we grew up living off the land, meaning the beaches, our hills, our mountains, our natural resources. When it rained, there was our playgrounds, and we got raised training our bodies and minds out there on the Waianae coast. My schooling, my young days, went to our schools there in our community called Nana Ikapona was my elementary school, and went to intermediate part high school in Nanakuli. Then I transferred to University High in 1979, and that's where I finished my high school. It's called the University Laboratory School at University of Hawaii nearby. Graduated in 1982, class of 82. A month later, I decided to go to sumo. I was actually discovered at Waikiki Beach. We were surfing out in Waikiki one day, and someone approached me and talked to me about wanting to join sumo. And because I had no information on what sumo was all about, I wasn't interested at the time. I told the guy I have no idea what sumo is, but maybe we talk again. So we constantly was going to the beach that week and kept on bumping into the same old guy, who we respect very much. He's well known in the pro wrestling world, called Curtis Tabu Yelker. We call him the King. So he talked to me, and then one day he stopped. He says, "Son, you gotta meet Jesse Takamiyama Kualua," which is the first foreigner ever to make it in sumo history, who is originally from Hawaii, Maui. His real name is Jesse James Kualua, who was known to the world as Takamiyama. He was the one that actually asked me and came to me in Hawaii, and we talked a month before I left to go to Japan. And out of the blues, I just decided it was a good thing for me to get away, to try something that it had no weight on the family. They didn't have to worry about financially getting me there and housing me and everything else. The sumo stable, actually takes care of that. So they flew me over in 1982 in June. It was June 18th. I remember very well. 19th, I arrived, and the second day I was actually in a sumo stable already. And a week later, I was officially a sumo tori in Nagoya, where I debuted in 1982 in July. And so ever since then, I've been here in Japan. My career went by pretty fast at the beginning, not knowing the sport really well because of my size and the strength and the speed I had for my size, and because I had background in weightlifting and boxing and football, and all those things actually helped me move up the rank pretty quick. So I don't know, my sumo career just went by so fast that it felt really like a dream at the beginning of my career, because I was like winning, but I was just learning while I was going too. So it was great, but at the same time, the fire I had, my upbringing in the Waianae Coast, upbringing in my family taught me well. I think my parents taught me well, and always never giving up, always understanding that you can achieve. You put your time in, you work in, and always believing that there is a promising land on the other side if you just get there. So the career went well. I was in the top division for a very long time. I was like in the top 10 for most of my career, about 14 years. I only spent the first 5-6 tournaments, less than a year, in the lower ranks. But the rest of my whole career, I was in the top ranks until I retired. Did a lot of good things with sumo. I'm very thankful, very grateful for the opportunity that was given to become a sumo wrestler, because it made me what I am today. And being from the country, knowing that my parents were always people that gave back. I was always, at the time during my ending of my career, I was looking for something that I can find that would work with what I like to do, which is working with kids. So I went back to the drawing table and found something that I wanted to do, and had some friends help me organize to start my own foundation, which is called Konishiki Kids Foundation. It was founded in 1996. Actually, what the mission is, bridge Japan and Hawaii in a way through education and through culture. So in 1997, we brought our first group of kids from the Waina area, which we had 7 schools, about 35 students who were like 11 years old. And with the faculty, we had about 55 people coming to Japan. So we did that for like 10 years. We actually brought over 500 kids and faculty to Japan to experience the culture, their schools here, the sumo culture, the tea ceremony, anything cultural, and just making them see something outside of their communities, and help them realize that there's a lot of things you can do and dream about that we don't know about in Hawaii. A lot of kids didn't know that you can actually become a professional sumo wrestler and make a living out of it. You can be an artist, meaning drawing artist or singing artist. All these things, there's so much things out there that they can do, that if they can focus and keep their mind to it and work towards the goal, I think a lot of them can reach the goal they want to. But the Konishiki Kids Foundation want them to understand, basically their foundation has to start with education, and education plays a big part in their lives after high school or even after college. I think their ticket to getting better education is making sure they get through high school and making sure they get into a college that they want to go to and studying something that they know they enjoy. And hopefully what the foundation does is give them that opportunity or help them make the right decisions towards their goals in the future. And someday they can be successful and bring some of the success back to the community and try to better our community. But ever since that, we have donated funds to help them buy equipment for their schools in the countryside. We have done events where we make community awareness about families supporting their kids getting through the schools. And one of the things we've done this past couple of years through the Konishiki Kids Foundation is go out and help out in northern Japan. We all know in 2011, March 11th, there was a huge tsunami, a huge earthquake here in Tohoku, and I think it kind of shocked the whole world. It shocked us here who live here in Japan, and it's still a shocking feeling to go there for the past 2 years and seeing how Mother Nature works. But what we've done over the 2 years is actually go out there, mingle with the people. We've cooked for over 15,000 people within the past 2 years. We delivered over 6,000 gifts for the kids over the 2 years. We've done what you call a traditional shichigo-san. It's for a traditional thing here in Japan where the kids dress up in kimonos and at ages 3, 5, and 7. And we've done many other events just to keep people realizing that it's never over until people get their lives back. And I can proudly say that we've done a lot, but we haven't done enough. And our mission is to keep on doing as much as we can, make more trips up there in Tohoku, and hopefully we can make a big difference in other people's lives here in Japan, northern Japan especially. My name is Konishiki, and look me up on my home pages, Konishiki's World, or on YouTube, Konishiki's World, on my Twitter, Konishiki's World, or what else I have. Everything is on the Konishiki's World, so check it out. See you again, and I hope we can bump into each other sumo style. Aloha, mahalo, and ahui ho, baby.